Celtics guard Marcus Smart reveals new injury update. Welcome to our news channel from our team at heart. If you are new here, subscribe and leave a like so you don't miss new news. The Boston Celtics got back on track this Sunday, taking down the Washington Wizards 112-94. And while their defense finally picked things up, the night didn't come without its own set of bad news. After the contest, point guard Marcus Smart revealed that he's been dealing with an injury for the entirety of the season. "I'm okay," Smart said. "I've been better, but I'm okay." That slip and fall in Montreal was re-aggravating to the oblique and hip I tore a couple years ago, so just dealing with that. "For the most part, I'm doing okay." Smart fell in Boston's preseason game against the Toronto Raptors, which took place in Montreal. The court was placed over an ice hockey rink, so the players were dealing with some condensation on the floor that caused it to become overly slippery. In turn, Smart fell a couple of times, tweaking his past injuries in the process. Despite that, he still appeared in all 6 of Boston's regular season thus far. Not only that, but he's also averaging the third most minutes on the team, 34.2, behind only Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. The veteran is posting averages of 9.5 points, 3.2 rebounds, 6.2 assists, and 1 steals per game on 32.7% shooting from the field and 22.2% shooting from three-point range. Smart, "We are athletes and we compete." But despite his injury, Smart remains laser-focused on the task at hand. Boston's next game will be against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who just beat the Celtics at TD Garden on Friday night. They travel to Cleveland for the matchup this Wednesday, and Smart said that they want to return the favor. "We are athletes and we compete," Smart said. "We're competitors. I think I speak for all athletes. When somebody does come in your house and they do what they did, to have an opportunity to go back to their house and see them as quick as we can that we are, you definitely have a more detail-oriented focus than you had in anybody else, especially that first game." Cleveland took home the win behind 41-point performances from both Donovan Mitchell and Caris LeVert, as the Celtics weren't able to find an answer for the Cavaliers' backcourt combination. Tatum and Brown put up 32 points apiece, but it wasn't enough to combat a subpar defensive performance. Their tune-up against Washington helped them get back on track in that regard, but they'll immediately be tested again against the Cavaliers. Celtics defense picking things up. Boston's win over Washington marked the first game of the season where they allowed less than 100 points. Head coach Joe Mazzulla said that their defensive woes prior to that game weren't a result of poor effort but instead a result of poor execution. "I saw the same effort we've had over the first, however many games we've played. I saw a commitment to the details and commitment to execution on every possession we talked about before the game. Guys are always going to play hard, we just have to continue to execute and be detailed, and be more consistent than we were tonight. I'm not as concerned with the defense. We're 4th in shot selection defense, and we're last in mid-range points per shot, and we're 1st in mid-range frequency. So, some of the stuff, we just have to do a better job," Mazzulla said. Thank you for watching our videos. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a like for this news to reach more people. 1.3